One of the issues that I've been struggling with is how much seed to put into trays. This is one of those Goldilocks issues, which is too much wastes seed and too little gives you a weak stand. And because I'm working toward selling microgreens, I've been starting to produce these 5x5 samples. And here we have some samples I started a little bit ago, which I'm about to basically harvest and tear down because they are very weak. This group of trays basically was made with 2 ounces of peas split into 4 trays and 1 ounce of sunflowers split into the 4 5x5 trays. And this is clearly not something you want to take when you're going to market and hoping to impress somebody enough to get them to buy your merchandise. The other night I was doing some research and came across something called the Ultimate Microgreen Cheat Sheet by something called the Bootstrap Farmer. This person has done a lot of work and has come up with some fairly precise definitions about how much seed you should use to cover a 10-20 tray. So here I have 12 cups of seeds soaking, and these are all set up according to the recommendations in this cheat sheet. On the left you have peas, and each one of these cups has 1.5 ounces of seed based on the recommendation of 12 ounces for a 10-20 tray. In the middle you have sunflowers, where we have 1 1/8 ounce for each 5x5 based on a recommendation of 9 ounces for a 10-20. And then on the right you have wheatgrass, which has 2 ounces for each 5x5 tray based on a recommendation of 16 ounces for a 10-20 tray. And here we have a fairly nice stand of wheatgrass, which was planted on the 1st of April, so this is the 7th of April. This is growing very nicely, but I think it's not as dense as it needs to be. I really kind of eyeballed this, and it will be interesting to compare what comes up with the measured wheatgrass. While we're talking about wheatgrass, it seems to me at this point that wheatgrass is one of the easiest things to grow, and it is also one of the most profitable because you can get 3 crops of wheatgrass in a month, right? 10 days for each crop. So that compares with 14 to 21 days for a lot of other things. That's a word to the wise, right? If you're going to grow some stuff to try to sell, wheatgrass should be on the list.